So finally, the source, to make a long story short, tells me, I finally had an out-of-body experience. And one of the things that you want to do when you go out-of-body, if you're a guy at least, is it's your desire body, it's your subconscious, so you want to have sex, right? So I tried to conjure up a partner. And then I would be standing there with my pants down, and then there'd be all these people standing around pointing at me laughing. And I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to get humiliated this much, maybe sex isn't such a good idea in the out-of-body plane. But then it seemed like I found this one woman, and things started to go pretty well. And she took me back to her room, and I'm like, wow, now we're getting somewhere. But then she had a roommate in the room, this guy, and it's like the room is a mess. And so I start trying to convince them, hey, look, I'm out of body. None of this is real. Watch this. And I took my hand and shook it and turned it into a bowling ball. And then detached it and rolled it down the hallway. And then when I do that, they just kind of like dissociate and they wouldn't look at me. And then if I'd stop trying to do stuff like that, they'd come back. But when I try to tell them I was out of body, they would like lose track of my talking. So I finally said, isn't there somebody who knows what the hell is going on around here? Right? And I turn around and there's this woman, and she's just looking at me with this incredibly serene face. And she's got gray hair and a purple dress. And she's standing there, and she's not saying anything, and I realize I'm paralyzed. I can't move. And I'm looking at her like, okay, what's going on? I can't move. And I keep waiting for something to happen, and I'm getting really freaked out, because I'm paralyzed. She goes, you know you have to move, don't you? No. Well, I know you said something about Virginia Beach and da-da-da, and as soon as I said Virginia Beach, it was like I was free. And then this other woman comes out. I go down a hallway and there's all these doors, and a door opens and this woman comes out and she says, you're from Bloomingtown. That means you're blooming, doesn't it? I lived in a town called Bloomington.